Hello everyone, this is teacher Doan and this time our class is science. This is science for intensive English program grade 5 and the topic is about water. Physical and chemical properties of water. Water is formed when two hydrogen atoms bond to one oxygen atom. Not symmetrical. Electrons spend more time near the oxygen and less time near the hydrogen. So water molecule is polar. So we have here the water is two hydrogen and an oxygen. That's why the formula of water is H2O. Water molecules are held together by a hydrogen bonds. The water molecule. There is greater concentration of electrons around the nucleus of the oxygen than around the hydrogen. Therefore, the hydrogen end is slightly positive and the oxygen end is slightly negative. When water molecules attract to one another, the hydrogen end of one molecule is attracted to the oxygen end of another. That's why they are connected. We have states of water. Water is the only substance found on Earth in all three states or three phases. First, we have liquid. Solid. And gas. So we have here the three states of water is solid, liquid, and gas. And this is the physical states. Ice, the ice melts, it becomes water, and it will go and becomes a vapor. So this is physical states of water. Water molecules are constantly moving. Temperature increase in movement. When water molecules move faster, they tend to break their hydrogen bonds. This is called evaporation. So when the water moves faster, example, they are boiling, that's why we produce evaporation. The water absorbs and becomes air. That is evaporation. That is caused by hotness or boiling. Next, when gas or vapor molecules slow down, they clump or join together. This is caused or called condensation. So from the vapor or the air, when it slows down, when it will be cold, it will clump or join together. This is called condensation. That's why in the morning when you wake up, you can find some water in the window, especially in glass window. That is caused by condensation from the air, and it is cold. Next, states of water. As water becomes cooler, it becomes less dense. 1 gram per cubic centimeter at 39.2 degrees, 0.95865 gram per cubic centimeter at 212 degrees. As water changes from a liquid to a solid, molecules form crystals. In crystals, we have ice. Molecules are spaced further apart. So in liquid, the molecules are stick together. In solid, they become ice. You see the changes of molecules? They have spaced apart, so that's why it becomes strong. Since molecules are spaced farther apart, ice is less dense than water because it will float. Helpful for aquatic organisms form a blanket. If ice was more dense than water, lakes would freeze from the bottom upward. So that's why when you see ice in the lake or what part of water, so below is having water, meaning the ice have more dense or less dense. It depends if below having ice or not. So ice less dense if have water below. So that's why it floats. Example, ice age. Some ice will float. So that is why ice less dense in water. Next, thermal properties of water. Water has a high specific heat or heat capacity. The amount of heat needed to raise 1 gram of a substance is 1 Celsius. This quality of water is important for several reasons. Next, aquatic organisms face less temperature variation than terrestrial organisms. Water is used in cooling systems found in cars and industrial plants. Surface tension. Surface tension allows insects to walk in water. As you can see here, insects can walk in water, small insects. That is because of tension. Interaction between hydrogen bonding and the Earth's gravitational pull. And cohesion, the attraction between water molecules to each other through hydrogen bonds. So this is cohesion. Adhesion, the attraction of water molecules to another substance. Example here, straw. This is the water surfaces. Water as a solvent. Since water can dissolve more things than any other natural substance, it is known as universal solvent. Properties of solvents includes interacts with other polar compounds, is repelled by nonpolar compounds. Small size allows it to saturate areas, can convey other substances in solution. So water as a solvent. When salt is placed in water, the strongly charged salt ions attract to the weaker charged water molecules. Water molecules surround each ion. Salt crystals fall apart or dissociates, and the salt dissolves. So this is water as a solvent, negative ion, water molecule, and positive ion. That's why the salt dissolves easily in the water. So that's all this time. Next time we will discuss again in science. Thank you so much for listening. Goodbye.